Carr has, ultimately led to the decision. Marty Brown is in now at running back, the transfer from North Dakota State. Malachi Toney, the freshman in his first game, has the Miami score. 2nd and 7. Marty Brown has the first down. Really looking like the Carson Beck that we saw at his best at Georgia. Brown again. Jordan Lyles had his ankle taped a couple of times now, so you wonder if he's available. Targeted 7 times already. He has 4 catches for 59 in the TD. Beck surveyed the scene, took the check down to Brown, who goes airborne. Sent through the air by Jalen Stroman, but 7 more. 1st and goal from the 9. CharMar Brown, better known as Marty. Brown down to the goal line. They're trying to push him across. Fans think he has scored. The officials haven't raised their arms yet. Touchdown. So instead of starting from the 30, they begin at the 15. They stick with Marty Brown, who just scored the last touchdown. Breaks free from some tacklers and gets slammed down on the far sideline by Donovan Heinisch. Quarterback with a high IQ. First down run by Marty Brown. On 2nd and 10. Marty Brown stood up. Good tackle by Tay Johnson. Marty Brown. That is going to be close. The play stays alive, and he's going to get the first down with the extra push. They are in field goal range now for either of the 2 kickers. And they're going to make it a shorter try if it comes down to that on that run. Marty Brown.
Freshman wide receiver making a nice block there, and that's what helped him get major yardage at a gain of 18 yards. And now down inside of the 15-yard line here.
And part of the offense as the season goes on.
Brown still in the backfield. He gets the call on 1st and goal, and he's in. Touchdown Miami on the 8th play of the drive, and they lead it 20-0. CharMar Brown begins in the backfield to the left of Beck. Play action. Beck with a pump fake. Now he's got Brown and makes the catch. And upended before the 30 by Naeem Lassiter. Handoff for Brown. Spinning to the 42-yard line. Malachi Toney already has 14 catches throughout the first game and a half here.
And so we know stardom is available for him and it's in his future. But I like the way he goes about his business, earning everything he gets. And that's the thing, Mike. You got to earn opportunities in practice against Notre Dame.
Right. Brown ran for the first down here. A fresh set of downs from Miami. And they go back to him. Miami's 3 for 3 on 3rd down in this game.
3rd down, they're just going to run it. Good enough for a first down, but that is the final play of an opening half dominated by the Miami Hurricanes. They're going to throw it, and it is a touchdown to CharMar Brown out of the backfield, and that makes it 41-12 Miami. All Hurricanes here at Hard Rock Stadium tonight.
It's one of those plays you cannot believe he's got those kind of instincts as a true freshman. Marty Brown breaks free. Brown out of the backfield, barreling down. He stepped out of bounds about the 5. North Dakota State won a national championship there at the FCS level. He's got the football. And look at them just push the line of scrimmage, just reshape the line of scrimmage.
they're going to get it some more right here.
Offensive lineman wearing 46, the fullback, a two-back look as Brown tries to just muscle his way in. Touchdown, they signal it. What a flex.
The offensive line takes control.
First opponent to score in their first possession against Florida in the last 12 games.
His footing on that pivot route.
Brown with a first down run again to the right. They are pulverizing that side of the Gators front. Going to try to run for it, and they line up the gut and push the pile. It's still rolling. Oh my goodness.
Down, that's their third down conversion on this drive.
Running left again. Marty Brown spins back to the middle. What Holly said is important. Not only the most self-driven.
Last series, 15 plays.
Marty Brown picks his way patiently. Talked about Shannon Dawson shoving you backwards, the projected top 10 draft pick, preseason All-American. Handoff inside, they get Marty Brown just banging downhill inside the 35. From American Samoa. Played his football at IMG Academy in high school. In the flat. Catch made and getting the backs involved as receivers now. That's Brown.
Against this Gator D.
Just 3 first downs in the third quarter. Beck had that interception, looking to throw on second down, and checks it down. Reaching back and making the catch was Marty Brown. Not an on-target throw. Excellent play by the running back to get this drive up and going.
Not been able to get it downfield, so they keep running and quick throws.
On the edge again, Brown. Stiff arm, hard to tackle once he gets a couple steps downfield. Castell forces him out near midfield. Brown bangs forward, tests the left side. Canes beginning to reestablish. Has the football. Marty Brown dragging people. This looks like the drive that opened the game. They got a first and goal at the 6.
Yeah, you're right about that.
No mystery, pure power. They made it look easy. Miami finds the end zone for the first time in a long time.
Yeah, and it's finished off here. Well, might as well go with that offensive line, and whether it's Fletcher, in this case Brown.
Changed his body, changed his diet, lost about 15 pounds, put on some muscle, began to really take it serious. The biggest sacrifice was eating better, but began to train like a pro. And he's playing like a pro right now.
And they went 70 yards and had to settle for 3. Marty Brown off the left side, muscles forward. This would be what two-back look again with Brown and Fletcher flanking back. And this is Brown, turns it up. He is just so hard to tackle. Wearing that fullback number 46 in the I formation, trying to block for Brown, and he's slung forward for a first down into FSU territory. Best man at each other's wedding. He's the only guy that he will trust to coach his offensive line. Alex Mirabal, a very interesting story. And for 15 years, he was a high school history teacher. There he is. And a flag before the play. Looks like they have first down yardage. We'll check and see if maybe Florida State was in the neutral zone.
They'll run Brown here on second down, and he's close to the line to gain. They're going to say his knee was down about 1.5 yards short.
Extra offensive lineman here on this one. I expect him to keep it on the ground.
Brown trying to find a hole, and he got enough to move the chains. Justin Beatles grabbed a hold of him. Beck will hand it off. And second effort going to be enough to move the chains that time.
Has been tremendous.
Nice run between the tackles. They finally find a crease on the interior. That was Marty Brown.
Personnel in order to get the job done. They just got to drill down on the details and execute.
Again, it's a check down. Makes a man miss. Well, you said run after the catch ability, and he showed some there.
Modern day college football with
all the different eligibility back and forth. The COVID year factored in. Fran Brown running down the sideline. I think he was trying to get a timeout called. Instead, it's a screen to CharMar Brown.
Figure out what the best ways are to get the ball in his hands right now and get this thing moving.
So after a long delay with the officials, Miami back to work. CharMar Brown dragging a tackle all the way out across the 25-yard line for a first down. Beck starts this drive with a check down to CharMar Brown. And what does it say that the entire
into this playoff bracket and let them go at it to determine the national champion? And there's a lot yet to be said about how this is all going to look.
Breaking a tackle is Brown. And he gets out close to the 38-yard line.
Brown, the deep back. He gets the call again. And second effort, caroms him into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Pringle, the freshman, can bring the talented freshman class of this Miami team has been on full display with Malachi Tony and Gerard Pringle.
Yeah, starting to pay some dividends. Marty Brown trying to get to the edge. He popped clutch. Great spin move. Picks up another first down, a gain of 13.
They've had multiple interceptions in 3 straight games this season. They got to find a way to come up with something here again.
Tony in motion. Beck looks end zone. Instead flips it to a wide open CharMar Brown for a walk-in score for Miami.
You're just going to see CharMar Brown here. He's just going to leak right out here into the flat. You're going to see 2 underneath droppers. You're going to see a safety drop down here in the box as well. So basically just playing 3 deep, 2 under. And they just lose track of him. He's easy, just walk in.